The show features adults using adult language and discussing mature topics. You have been warned.
He has issues.
Yeah, but also reminds me of a hairless raccoon.
Yes.
And we're live! Hello, everybody!
Are you fucking kidding me? Yes, my dog is.
No, I am not kidding you.
A raccoon. He 100%, if he had grabby hands, nothing in my house would stay put.
And I mean it in the best way possible.
Cold open.
Actually.
Yeah, that was said with love,
Can
clearly.
you tell me if we can cut Lluis?
It'll be real easy, it's at the beginning. I'm sorry, Lluis.
Well, don't so mean.
Don't cut it. It's great. What are you talking
Like to save it.
I'll clip it.
Anyway, hi everybody. Welcome to Vaccine Crew. This is Retroverse, which is supposed to be the lighter, happier, more balanced version, or emotionally adjusted. And then I broke that because they asked me to hurt them, and I did.
For every two, there is a fro.
I literally made it sad from the beginning. I'm already here.
Yeah.
Thank you, mistress.
Does anybody want to recap what the hell's been going on, or do you want me to do it?
I don't know.
I'll do it. It'd be quicker. This is our first. This is our first episode back together, with just us, rather than everybody all mixed together or in one big ginormous pile. As the crossover has now come to an end, for the moment at least. During the crossover, both groups came together to try and save Vinna's sort of uncle.
Uncle? Don't say sort of uncle.
Okay, he was. The bloodlines are weird. Anyway.
That doesn't mean anything. Family's family.
That's fair. To save his life after he was attacked and nearly killed by who the group later learned is an individual in golden armor named the Tyrant. They went on 3 different quests to try and discover ways to save him. One group went to the moon and recovered a artifact of healing and also a new friend and a guest PC that they are not quite so fond of any longer. In Disc, the vaccine De-Fragger, who made Onyx fucking hate her. The other group went.
To be fair, she asked for
other
it.
groups went to Dark Radix, the realm that is the dark mirror of Radix, where creatures that die of corruption go. I'm sorry, I just got distracted by the chat.
Is that a question?
Where they found a bunch of interesting things, including a tear of a Neverborn, a creature that was described to them as close as a god as you can get on the other side, but that they don't really have gods. That went home with Corruption Crew, since it unfortunately didn't really serve a purpose, as by the time the final crew made it back from their journey into Yost's mind, it was too late. As Yost immediately, his vitals began to fade, and his body started to fail before he died a few moments later. And in the moments afterwards, the professor, wondering what could have happened to trigger this, went back and watched the footage to see if there was any signs of like a mini stroke he had missed or something like that, and found Lyra, who had been with the party from very, very early on in their careers, give the wrong medicine to Yost, which they later realized was timed to kill him, and then she used the assistance of an individual they know as the reality hacker now to allow her escape. However, Yost did leave behind one last present. a present in the form of an information dump. As in, he dumped over 150 years or so worth of dirt and secrets and naughty things that powerful people don't want to know onto the internet, uncovering various different evil organizations like Shadow Henshin, and also a group called the Circle of Night, who you guys now know this is who you've been searching for this whole time.
I'm sure they're irrelevant.
We left off with all of you guys together in the professor's, the lower couple of floors that he owns of the top of the tower that most of you guys live in, eating pizza. Corruption Crew had sat with you guys for a bit and chatted before saying their goodbyes, and left via teleport via plants, I believe. Yes. And you guys are left sitting around. It's actually it reminds you a lot of the apartments that some of you guys have downstairs, but it looks like on this floor all of the walls have been broken out, and there are a couple of kitchens and several long tables in this area. It's just basically a huge ass gathering room that you guys are all sort of crowded around among a stack of like 12 pizza boxes.
Oh, good.
2 of which are, I believe it was
For Chewy.
chorizo. Oh no, she took hers and the whole box.
Okay, cool. Good.
The
Good,
professors,
good.
I believe it was chorizo, pineapple, and pumpkin, or something like that. What do you guys want to do?
Crypto, how are you doing?
Poking him.
Did you guys tell us about your trip to the moon and stuff, and like, are we all caught up with everything else?
Shouldn't we get him to the hospital?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine.
We're taking him to the hospital, Crispo. I don't want to hear anything about it.
You literally have an eye patch on.
Oh yeah.
Like, he's fine. He's got an eye patch on. It's supposed to help.
That's
Like,
not a good
Yeah.
thing.
Don't listen to them. The iPad is sexy.
I can put an eye patch on, and that
Thank
doesn't
you.
mean my eye would be okay. I don't have an eye.
maybe we should take him to the hospital.
Well, I'm restless. That doesn't
He's a
count.
skeleton.
Well, see, I think it's a bit late.
I'm kind of... I'll never die. Why did everybody give me that? Okay, you guys need to, like, say, yeah, of course you won't die. Of course.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, you'll be
Yeah.
fine. You'll live forever.
Wow.
I don't know you.
Especially you.
Who are you?
I'm eternal. Just remember that, because I'm a skeleton.
Did
How
you
are
guys-
we going to remember that if we're going to
Yeah,
die?
where is the magic?
Well, you'll be skeletons too someday.
Where's the magic gay moon rock?
It's right here. No, I don't fucking know.
I don't know who had it.
For context, while they were on the moon, they found a faceted gem that had to be activated by Henshin with connections to the moon, and instead of just, like touching it at the same time, Vinna kissed Oli. Because of course she did.
She grabbed her hand and pulled her in close, okay? And one thing led to another, and they smooched. It's fine. Where's the rock? Which one of us has it?
I
Are you
think
trying
Oli
to
had it.
convince?
I have it. I have the magic gay rock.
I don't know what this means. I barely understand your language.
You call it magic gay rock, so I call it magic gay rock. Yay!
Okay, but alright, Vinna isn't here, so you
Okay.
know, she's not in the vicinity.
You know, I do kind of see the smiley face on it.
I don't think that's what she means. Didn't you say that it had healing magic? Maybe it can help Crypto.
I'll try.
Professor is like, maybe we should like get that identified first, because if you thought it was powerful enough to save Yost, I mean, I don't know magic that well, but I would.
Neither do I. I've had it for 2 years.
That, like, that thing was on the moon. It was really powerful, I think, from that stuff you mentioned. I would think that might be a little outside the realm of what you need. I don't know how often you can use it. A lot of stuff like that has like a recharge time. Like for little stuff, it's like a day.
Would I know?
But it could be like a year for that.
Yeah, does she know?
Roll a history check. With advantage.
Well, dirty 20.
Nice. Okay. You know that the it is very, very powerful. It can heal a individual a great deal, or it can heal many people a little bit. It's mostly used in times. It was mostly used in times of war and large battles to basically refresh an army. But that it's used as the last ditch effort because it can only be used once a lunar cycle. So effectively once a month.
How bad are you doing? I think he's doing pretty bad. I'm
fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're falling asleep. Please, you're gonna. I don't know if this is like a concussion, but you shouldn't sleep with a concussion.
I already had one of those.
Professor's like, I think that's actually a myth.
She kind of just shakes.
I had that 2 days ago. And you know what they did when we went to the hospital? They kicked me out.
Let's just take you to the
20 minutes
hospital.
later,
Maybe they can help. I
Professor's
don't
like,
know.
for what it's worth, you did bite one of them.
Yeah.
A what? A what?
You were kind of like semi-drunk, so you know.
What?
Oh, I know. From our group chat, I think we should take him to Fraggler.
What?
Yeah, it's where a bunch of De-Fraggers are at. Maybe they would know what to do, because it's corruption-based, right? They'd be able to remove it safely.
Where do they hang out?
Professor's like, I mean, didn't the other De-Fragger guy like determine that it's not really something that can be removed?
Oh, they're the experts in that kind of thing, right?
So if it can't
They
be
would be,
removed,
but
then
most
it might need to be
hospitals-
healed.
Most hospitals also had De-Fraggers on call, considering like typically if you use a De-Fragger, they're also going to want a hospital because it hurts, by my recollection.
So let's go to the hospital.
Yes,
Do
hello?
you think,
Radix Medical? Yeah. Yeah, your ER's open, right?
Barkley, you know the deal.
Is that man using a hedgehog?
It's my phone.
It's a hedgehog case.
It's called improvising, alright?
I would 100% believe that Bark would be one of those people that has like a floofy phone cover.
What if it's his afro?
Oh god, that's
it's
so much more.
Oh my god, yes.
It's just like his head. It's his
He takes
head,
it
like,
off
so
like
the
it's
bottom
a-
is like a skeleton, and then
Takes
like
it
the
off
top
and-
is his flute. yes.
On the head, it's a hat. On the mouth, like a beard, it's a phone. You're just Wooly Willy.
Mm.
He tears off one piece to hear and one piece to talk into.
What is this, Inspector
enough of this
Gadget?
cosmic horror.
Amazing.
Sounds like Inspector Gadget to me.
Transatlantic accent, 50s B movie.
Alright.
Do you think if like a major disaster will happen in the next month, let's say?
Hey,
Sure.
possible.
hey, Goober.
Professor's
Didn't we
like,
have a major
Considering,
disaster
like a
like
bunch of
last
bad
month?
guys are out going after us and also trying to end the world, apparently.
While they're
Transform it into their own form.
While they're doing
Yeah,
this,
while
I'm
on
pulling
their-
I'm pulling up on my phone the Goober app to find a nearby flying car that can take us to the ER.
okay.
So how
You can find one relatively quickly.
Goober,
It's like a peanut mascot. And he's like, yeah.
it's a service of like, you know, transportations, but they're only piloted by gelatinous cubes.
Mhm.
Oh, that's actually.
Yeah.
I'm down with that, Cygnus. Not whatever crypto has, but yeah.
Gelatinous cube smart enough to fly a car?
What was that?
I can fly?
Are gelatinous cubes smart enough to fly a car?
No.
No, but neither are many humans. So that's okay.
Don't ruin my joke.
I mean, you can put a brain in a gelatinous cube if it's made of, I don't know, something that doesn't melt.
Test tubes are very helpful, and people like to polymorph out. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, I could see, like, if it's like we're going lawful evil with Goober. They got like a little spring peanut mascot guy on top of all their flying cars, and the flying car actually has built into it like a brain in the jar, and it literally can't leave. And it's the driver.
So sad.
Great, this is the Whisperer in Darkness now. Thank you.
Alright, moving on. Let's take a crypto to the hospital. I'll fly him there. Let's go.
I have a flying motorcycle. I could take him.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was gonna be a broom, and I was like, nah, it's gonna be a motorcycle cat.
I voted for the motorcycle. I like that more.
I would have gone with vacuum cleaner myself, but you know.
I would have gone with a basketball hoop.
Alright, let's go.
Can we help
I
Crypto?
take Callie,
Can we
I
help
take
Crypto,
Crypto,
please?
and the three of us go. She takes him on his motorcycle, I tell her, show her directions.
Okay.
I don't know anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good idea.
Yes. I'll pull it up on my phone and we'll fly over there, be lickety split.
Okay.
Simon doesn't feel particularly like everybody needs to go to the hospital with Crypto, so he's going to stay behind with Professor and get a jump off on the research while that's talking.
Sounds great.
I will go with Crypto, and I cast Disguise Self on myself.
I
Who
wanna
are you?
I wanna go too. I wanna see Crypto bite someone.
My name is Daytona Smith, and I just like have this like noir detective human look with my Disguise Self.
So I grab Bark in one hand, Daiyo in the other. Crypto is on Ollie's bike, and we're going.
Oh, you're so
Nice.
strong.
Oh,
the 4 arms, baby.
the fedora falls off of the Disguise Self spell, and it fades off, and just boing, giant afro, and we go.
We go.
I'm so annoyed this doesn't have bookmarks. Sorry, don't mind me. So you guys make your way to the nearest hospital, which happens to be the same one that you guys went to before.
Oh God.
I
they're
hope
gonna
so.
Hate us. They're gonna hate us so much.
Next time.
Oh, you guys.
I'm
Like,
so excited.
oh, thank God, you're not that group of level 1 adventurers that kept getting killed by those little football things with teeth.
Okay.
What?
Remember how we ran into like those little football guys with teeth?
Do they have like a picture of him like
Oh,
on,
that
like,
was
on
so
the nurse's
long
station, like,
ago.
warning, do not serve this Bonari.
I rewatched that
about.
recently, Scott, and I genuinely cannot remember what the fuck monster that was.
It was from
I
Order
have
Canyon's
no
Tale
idea.
Foes. It was the Wretched. But they look so goofy. They're just like little footballs with teeth and little legs.
Okay, yes.
How strong?
How did you remember that? Okay, cool.
Because it was a memorable encounter for me, okay?
I carry
glad.
Crypto
I'm
like
glad.
a bride and like a princess into the hospital.
All of the no one seems to recognize any of you. They don't like react. There's no.
Well, I'd hope not.
there's
Well,
Yeah.
well,
That
good.
would be weird if somebody recognized Ollie.
Yeah, wouldn't it be weird if there was a if there was like a athlete here, like a famous athlete? That'd be weird.
No.
Subtle.
So you guys make your way in and fill out the normal paperwork. You get the stuff that's like, what symptoms are you experiencing? Where did you sustain this injury? When did you notice it? That sort of
Maybe
stuff.
we'll help out Crypto if he can't write properly because of the eye patch.
I believe the other eye is still fine.
Yeah, but
yeah.
it's like your what's it called?
Yeah, depth perception gets fucked up.
Your depth perfection.
Nailed it.
Yep.
I'm writing on paper. I'm not catching the football.
I just worried about you. Do you want a snack? I'll give you a snack.
No, I don't want a snack. I you guys to quit babying me.
Hey, nobody messes with a boy.
Yeah, you're our boy, and we will take care of you. God dang it!
Yeah, no, bite someone.
If you have to,
Daiyo is 100%.
Daiyo has a very
like,
specific kink and is just watching other people fuck other people.
I've never seen a Wunari
someone.
I've never seen a Wunari bite someone, and I'm excited about it.
Yes, you have.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
in
bit someone
Subnautica.
before.
He bit the shit out of a Henshin.
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is just like walk down memory lane for us, you guys.
I believe there was also a one-liner about Red Lobster.
Yeah.
Can't believe this is a flashback episode.
Oh.
hey guys, do you remember when we took out that?
No, I don't.
Simon, what's so high?
So meanwhile, back in the professor's lab, Simon and I believe Vox are the only ones that stayed behind.
I messaged you. I thought you.
Oh,
Yeah, Vox
boy.
is in there.
Yeah.
That's right.
Bob was bantering. Voxhart was not there.
Yes.
I feel like by this point, I'll say by this point, as they're at the hospital, Voxhart returns, having gone through a significant portion of Yost's data dump with Nocturne to get his take on any of this stuff.
And what did we get from the dump?
So the information dump that you sent was basically, I have a document.
Oh, great. I appreciate you giving me a document.
It's basically a huge packet of information about different gangs all over the world, evil organizations, shadow henshin that he knew of that were known to you, and then some that were not. And particularly of the most important to you guys, at least, it has information on the Circle of Night, which are the individuals you guys have been chasing this whole time.
Yes.
The professor, very thoughtfully and quickly, because he is really smart, put together what he calls the Selective Target Aggregation of Global Enemies, or STAGE program, where he sorted each member of the Circle of Night into a ranking based on the encounters that you guys have had and the abilities that they've shown, and listed out everything that we knew about them. Are you okay? Which one made you almost crack?
No, I'm just smiling because I'm like, rank, definitely not a CR rating or
What?
anything.
No. I don't know what you're talking about. What's a CR?
Yeah.
Seriously, you guys are at a level where it doesn't fucking matter anymore.
No,
right?
I know it's cute. I thought it was nice.
Yes,
That's all.
Yes.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go. Say your thing.
No, it doesn't matter. I'll just message you.
All right, cool.
Don't worry about it.
Nocturne, had mentioned to you so that the anarchist is taken care of. He's no longer a problem. By his estimate, the reality hacker is probably the one everybody is seeing the effects of more. He realizes now that that's the signal you were chasing when you first met all of these idiots. And the Predator, he actually has information on and pulls up, shows you very, very old footage of a human man, looks to be in like his 50s or so, with a very large sniper rifle, fighting alongside a tawny Wunari in full plate, or in very heavy armor. I guess it wouldn't be necessarily full plate, and Ranger Prime during what you believe to be the machine war, considering they are fighting full-on robots. He says, we're pretty certain that that is actually a very old individual that was an ally of Yostorians. I don't know why he would... Well, I mean, I know why he would join up with these guys. He's a mercenary.
Well, who is he?
He's old as shit. He's one of the most powerful mercenaries on the planet. He's at the top of the chain of many different merc guilds all over the world. I don't think even Ranger Prime knew how old he actually was. He used to joke that he killed his own death, which is why he couldn't die. But considering how old he is, I'm not sure. I would save that one and the Tyrant for last. We don't know enough about them. I'm hoping that, from what Passion told us, the Predator and the Proselytizer seem to have motives that don't match with the rest of the group. Hopefully, in learning more about them, and I believe Passion was going to try and reach out to this individual, considering they've met him before, to see if he can be persuaded to turn on them, or at least just not kill you guys when you attempt to go after the others.
I'm sorry, I'm splitting my LR right now because I'm also reading a letter that was apparently left for me. So that last line that you just fed, I apologize.
So I would try and track down this reality hacker. She has her hands in everywhere, as far as I can tell. And this collective, I think you've run into one of his allies, or at least your crew has, the Sammi's bunch. I believe they live streamed a fight with a Tesla dragon called the Chemist, who is apparently an ally of this collective.
Was this an adult? How large are we talking here?
Based on the footage I saw, it was young, but that may have been because it was in the virtual world. From what I saw, at least, I think that the dragon was jacked in, as it were, so he's not truly dead when they killed him. So he may be more powerful outside.
All right, so you want me to stay the course with these individuals?
I mean, if you want to do other things, you can. But honestly, I feel
I just
like
don't want to be going against orders.
you're an independent. As long as you're going on the path that I asked. Oh shit! Rip Jesse.
Oop.
Scott, your face.
How could this happen to me?
I feel like while they're not exactly as easy to guess what they're going to do next, I feel like this group is somebody that it would help to keep an eye on. They're extremely well funded. I feel like there's more to this professor, gentlemen, than just a extremely wealthy benefactor to the city, which he is.
Those kids are wealthy.
No, the professor is wealthy, and he makes their paychecks. Also, have you heard of Barkley, like international celebrity?
Yeah, but money doesn't make brains, and that.
Oh, I didn't say they were smart. I just said wealthy.
I'm just saying he's never brought it up, and I don't know that I would want to suggest things to someone with that level of power, if you understand my meaning.
Yeah.
A lot of power, little inhibition, a lot of problems.
I think we can actually figure out how much money Vinna is worth, because I know how much money hers is worth.
Don't you dare use those letters in front of me until after November 3rd, damn it.
He says, I've kept an eye on the professor, but there's some stuff we don't know about him. And like, I understand wanting to keep a healthy respect of not putting all of your information on the internet, but sometimes I wish other people did, because it would make my life easier.
Certainly. What about this? I'm gonna see if there isn't a time where I can't have a chat and use some of the benefits of my being an independent. You trust me with this, yes?
Yeah. If I didn't trust you, you wouldn't have that recaster.
That's what I thought. So, I'll make my way back to the professor's place now, and if I'm lucky, we can get a little bit more info before having to pass out for the evening. How's that?
Sure thing.
All right.
All right, back to this, and you see him pull up the file with your stuff, and he's gonna be at this for weeks.
Do you think you could, while you're in the middle of all that, just send me a thumb drive when you've got it a little more condensed? I don't mind the annotated, but, maybe the Spark Notes would be a little better right now.
Sure.
Thank you.
The bark notes.
I swear to fucking God. If Barkley is getting his money not from his sports, but from making bark notes, I'm gonna be just livid.
Okay.
You just open up the website and it's Barkley, like.
Hey.
I'm sorry, I just imagined like a really
Barkley
shitty.
summarizing books, so it's really, really bad.
I just imagined like a really shitty version of cryptocurrency that's called Bark Notes.
No, that's Crypto's thing.
No, because cryptocurrency has Crypto's face on it. That's how he was able to get noticed by Barkley in the first place.
Yeah.
I was thinking like Bark just like
Moby Duck manhunts giant albino duck and then dies.
yeah, like he's
Romeo and Juliet. Why are these kids killing themselves?
like reading Hamlet, but like I think people are dying. I don't know what to do.
And what are they doing with that poor Restless, talking about how they hardly knew them?
I love that 4 out of this entire group just started doing the Barkley voice.
An Airplane, that movie, what's the deal with that? What's up with that? Out being Red X all week.
picks off his own head. He says, "To be or not to be." That
Okay,
is
we're
the
getting
question.
so far off topic.
The guy's gonna die.
Okay, I'm good. Alright.
So I leave and I walk my way back to the professor's building. I don't want to have to worry about running around too much, especially if something does happen tonight.
Okay. As you are walking back, what is your passive perception?
My passive perception is currently a 12. I'm just double checking I don't have alert. I don't think I do. I do not.
Okay. So sorry, I just saw like a Twitter message and I'm like, wait, what? Is this important? It is not.
Unless you like 2 red dads.
As you are passing one of the alleyways, not that far from Henshin Command, you hear a grunt and barely have time to sort of step out of the way as a very large, thuggish-looking individual is thrown out of the alley and onto the street, onto the sidewalk in front of you.
I look down.
Ow.
I turn. Who do I see throwing thugs? This is a perfectly good. This is a perfectly wasteful way of dealing with a good fight.
Well, you see Vinna standing there in the alley, like, sweaty and angry and just, like, fists up.
Looking normal per usual, got it.
Yeah. Yeah. And she just, like, decked this dude. And is probably decking another dude at the very moment.
Yeah, like, you've seen Sammi fight, and if Vinna is anything quite like that, she's not even, like, she's sweating because she's pissed off, not because she's exerting herself.
Oh yeah.
These are like street thugs that were probably attempting to rob somebody.
Scotty, Jesse's trying to get in.
Oh, whoops.
There you go. Really? There wasn't a 24-hour gym or a butcher open that you could just beat some other kind of meat instead of these?
She throws the guy down and she says, "Don't try this motherfucking shit again." And she will walk over to the person that probably like had their purse stolen and give them back to them and be like, "Please be careful next time."
Yeah, you guys clearly got something going on. I'm just gonna, and she like scoots past the antlers. This is human woman is just trying to get out of the way.
Yes.
What do you want?
I want to take a walk, but something fell in my path. I hear something about black cats and cracks in the sidewalk, but I don't know what kind of luck I'm gonna have if I try to step over and like kick the guy on the ground a little just with the tip of my boot.
He's just sort of laying there hoping that if he just plays dead, she'll leave him alone.
I
like,
lean
taps-
down towards him and I just whisper, "Run."
Roll an intimidation check.
Yes.
Can I?
You have advantage.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, the first roll's already a 26.
Jesus, God above.
I'll take the 26 over the 25.
Yeah, he takes off running.
Yeah.
He does the scramble thing where he like goes on all fours for a half second before taking off on.
I love this anime.
2.
Yeah, so anime.
Well, are we in the first, second, or third part of the grieving process?
Are you?
If
Can't
you're
you see
looking
I was
to
busy?
hit
I
somebody,
was trying
why
to
don't you
do
hit somebody
something.
that can actually take a hit?
Do you want to take a round? Cause I'll go with you.
Well, I mean, I don't have a promise ring to keep you steady with me, but if you want to throw a slug at me, It's
She punches him.
A nearby bar.
There we go.
A nearby bar, you just hear coming out of it, hit me with your best shot! Fire away!
Let's see. That's an 18.
Of course you do. Everybody loves these problematic ships. What'd you say?
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna take another hit because I have.
What was the first hit?
It was 18.
Okay. Are we saying that meeting beats or defender wins?
No, in 5e
If it
it's meet to beat.
Okay, so 18 is my AC. You hit.
She's gonna go again.
Sorry.
Different tables do different things, so I have to ask.
Sorry, my bad. That song's copyrighted. Hit me with your best ship! I don't know. I'm trying.
I don't know if this ship is sailing, sinking, or something in between, but...
Sinking away!
Starting. It's just starting.
20?
Somebody started the
Oh,
engine on this thing and
It's a
didn't
natural
pull the
20
rope
and
off the pier.
15 on the dice, so.
Okay.
I think the red light district's over there if you guys want to get that rough.
So that would be your max damage and then roll again. So roll your regular damage once.
Well, okay. Is it?
Because the
Do I
first,
have a- do I have
So
a
the
hard
first one was a
strike?
normal hit,
the
right?
second one was a crit.
Okay.
The second one,
Okay.
Oh, I do. Okay.
the damage dice you have, you double those amount of dice you roll, and then you add your modifiers on top.
Oh my god. It's a lot. Don't worry. It's fine.
Well, I want to know for the sake of my maximum hit points, but...
Okay.
you know.
Okay. Hold on. And then max damage, which is.
Yeah, I think it's actually.
It's just 12 points of damage. Sorry.
Weak.
I'm sorry. I'm not proficient with fist fighting. Okay.
And you call yourself
Yes,
a
you are.
Henshin.
Well, I am. Wait. Well, I have a D. I have a
What?
D4. I have a D4 in that.
Yeah.
So I did.
I'm
Bob
sorry, that was
is
great.
sassy.
I'm not proficient in that. Yes, you are. I am.
Oh, then I add my strength too. So I didn't
Yes.
add-
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I always forget that.
It's
'cause
strength
I
or
never
dex.
I never play fighty characters.
No, it's fine.
So that's actually 18.
We
Sorry.
need
18 in total? Okay.
We need to get you to play a monk then.
Meanwhile, to stress everyone else out while I'm enjoying this, everybody please roll 3d20s and just tell me what you get on each one.
Oh.
So, like, if it were me, it would be a 1, a 2, and a 3.
Nah, it'd be a
Do I
1
need
and a
to
2 and a
roll-
2.
Do I need to roll twice or just once?
I got
Twice
a
or
5,
once?
a 6, and an 8.
Jesus.
Are we doing it per character or per player?
No, just a straight D20 roll. No modifiers.
5 and 12.
Okay, can we put them in the chat?
Please.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that. I was going to say, you might want to ask
And,
us one at
you're
a time.
saying everybody that is not Vinna and Vox, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll get you guys in a minute. You guys are doing something right now.
Thank you very much.
This is to keep busy hands idle. Wait, the
Yes.
other way around.
Alright, so how do you want to have hit me? I want to know that before I react.
So she like probably already has like some sort of like dirt, blood, or whatever in her fingerless gloves. She just decks you in the face, decks you again, and then like fist like goes for the stomach.
So, as the first hit comes, Vox is going to de-henshin his helmet and take the hit. He'll take the second hit, and then he's going to take the stomach. So you're going to see punch, jaw moving off to the side, punch on the jaw going off. You see that he's bit his lip and a bit of blood comes out. You punch him in the stomach. He doubles over and he dry heaves a second before vomiting just a little.
She like crouches down and she says, "Do you want to disrespect me again, or?"
I was trying to give you the chance to hit somebody and maybe get it out. Instead of just going after thugs all night, if you want to kick someone's ass, kick mine.
Well, I wanted to go after that son of a bitch Lyra, but, you know, she's somewhere in the grid or whatever the fuck it's called. So I had to, you know, resort to my usual stunts of going after bad people as a henshin. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I'll tell you what. Your words are definitely weaker than your knuckles. Come at me again.
No.
Oh.
No?
No, I'm gonna go.
Okay. Spits out some blood. Look, I am sorry for Yost's passing, and I'm sorry that what occurred. But there was a lot of good that came just now from his passing besides. I know he's your family, but he did a good henshin deed. He made sure that in quiet, in earnest, without pulling anybody else into it, he gathered so much information to help us stop all these evils that have been occurring here in Radix. He is the pinnacle of what a hero is. Not a henshin, a hero.
I've heard this shit before! I've heard it from my parents, I've heard it from his wife, I heard it from his kids, I heard it from fucking you. I am tired of it, okay? He could have had help
can do
this
the
whole
same.
time. He has a whole henshin corps after him, and he's risked his own fucking life every time to try and do the
He's gonna put 2 fingers against your lips as you're going off on your rant.
Get off of me!
You have the potential to be a hero too. When people told you this, they wanted to inspire you. They've obviously done more than that. They've hurt you. They've made you feel weak. You are far from it. You are a very strong person, and not just your jab. You're stronger on the inside than you think, kid. I'm gonna finish my walk.
I'm older than you.
Do what you gotta do for the evening, alright? And then he's gonna walk away. The helmet goes on just as he goes out of sight.
And she'll be like, I know my strength, and I know what I'm doing. What I'm doing right now is probably not the best thing, but it's what I need to do. And she just kind of
Were you saying that to Vox? Because I'm going to say that he will not stop or turn around, and just for the sake of the visual, for like the cinematic, you have to question whether or not Vinna's trying to tell Vox or herself.
Yeah, she kind of like looks off into this like weird alley between 2 giant buildings, and she just kind of stares at it. And he's probably gone or a little bit out of earshot, but she's like, it used to be my home, and now it's nothing. Like everything else. Yeah, and she'll slink off to the room. Or like whatever, could just slink off into the night as she does.
So, meanwhile, in the professor's lab, Simon, if you're available.
I am, in fact.
What would Simon be researching?
Well, his first step would be to go to the professor and get some direction on where to focus his efforts.
He's like, well, personally, I am a bit more wary of this reality hacker. I realize now that she's the person that you guys were chasing when you ran into the chemist. And he's clearly an ally of hers. However, the stage, as it were, the algorithm that I've created, there's also this individual called the Collective, who is also allied with the chemist.
An individual called the Collective. Fancy that.
Yeah, well, he's a mind flayer, so. And apparently he is allied with mind flayers, which might sound familiar before your trip to the moon.
What do I remember about mind flayers?
Go ahead and roll a. This would be Arcana check.
I rolled a 10 on the die with my bonuses. It's well above 46.
A minimum of like a 18, I think. Wait, are you trained in Arcana?
Hold on. Yes, in fact. So it's 20, dirty 20.
So you know that they are aberrations. So there are potentially certain spells that can protect against them. You know that some of them have like an innate magic, and that they eat brains, typically, and a lot of them have like the power to psychically command people with their psychic or psionic powers. They typically live in the Underdark, but the Underdark of Radix is not super populated, and not very well explored. You know that as far as the general consensus knows, mind flayers aren't extinct, but they're definitely a dying breed. They're not very common.
Wait, what are they doing in a nightclub?
Fucking.
I thought we established the Underdark was a nightclub.
Maybe 1,000 years ago.
Oh man, they have really expanded their franchise then. Ooh.
You also know that they aren't typically going to be able to like show their face or their true face in most cities, considering they tend to eat brains and they kind of have to eat them fresh, so they don't usually ask for permission first, so they're pretty much capture or kill on sight in most cities. So you're guessing either this individual hides in the background and uses pawns, or has some significant illusion magic.
It doesn't really give me much to go on in terms of where to start looking for this thing outside of the nightclub.
You do know that yeah, you get to 20. So there was let's see if I can find my notes on it. Of course, I'm not going to find it now. You know that there is a war in ancient Radix history called the Psionic Wars. That is potentially where part of this like superstition and fear of Illithid came from, and that the at least according to some theories, Illithid aren't natives of Radix. Like they literally came from another planet.
Aliens, as far as we're concerned.
Effectively, yeah. But then again, so were Henshin at some point. Yeah, just based on the stuff that you know right off, just from your own recollection, you don't have a ton of places of where you would start to go find a mind flayer. You'd probably have to do research on the internet, talk to like specialists. There are like scientists that study the history of aberrations, and probably historians that study that specific war and things like that.
Thinking, like, would I have encountered any kind of like professors of the aberrant in my time at Rosa Gallica University?
I'll say that you did have like yeah, no, this would make sense. You had a semester or two of like a like anatomy of the Underdark sort of thing that largely focused on like the natural life forms like myconoids, plants, various different monsters that live beneath the earth. Not so much aberrations, but the stuff that you did learn about aberrations was their effect on other creatures. So like how the mind flayers twisted and changed the evolution of various other monsters, their influence over and connection to intellect devourers occasionally.
Okay, so I'll tell you what then. He's going to go ahead and he's going to start doing a data dive, making an investigation for mortuary reports involving missing brain matter, or any murders where it looks like the cranium has been excised, and the gray stuff is either looks like it's been eaten or scooped out,
Okay.
or just
All right, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Alright, so that rolls. So I have to play. Okay, even better. Okay, how's a 27?
Nice. Okay. I will say that you do find a handful of leads. It's in one of the what's the word? Like the not the district of Neo-Radami that you're in, but a couple over. So like the couple of police contacts you guys have wouldn't necessarily be working in that department. But you do find a couple of reports of it here in Neo-Radami.
Okay, is there a specific neighborhood that it seems localized to? Like, is there like one geographical area that these reports tend to occur more in? Probably like in a warehouse district or some low, like run-down, slummy sort of parts of town where people can go missing and it won't cause a huge stir.
Yeah, it's in like the like main shipping industry area. I actually know the name of that district. Give me a second.
Also, there's the warehouse district.
It's in Trade Center, which houses most of the city's like factories, warehouses, processing places, and that sort of stuff.
Yes, the abandoned warehouse district.
Yeah.
Yes, but not all abandoned, just somewhat.
Semi-abandoned warehouse district.
Semi-abandoned, yeah.
All right. Well, that's fun. So, with that in mind, all right. So we have a warehouse district. We have kind of a likely. he would want to try and like map out this pattern and see if he can find like a hunting radius that this thing is operating out of, or if it has any favored grounds. Like now that we've localized what part of town he's going to be in, like we can like go down to the street level map and see where the hits are occurring, or at least where the bodies are being found. If they're being dumped outside of where the murders are occurring, we won't know. But at least we'll have an idea of where his terrain is.
Yeah, I'll say that it's hard to pinpoint like an exact. They're all within a certain radius of this exact point.
Sure,
but they are all within like a 2-mile radius or so.
Okay, that's a fairly manageable space for us to cover each way.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now I'll just need to get some drones.
Meanwhile, at the hospital. You guys are taken back to a room, and I will say that you guys are convincing enough, and they're actually relatively, like, friendly enough to allow other people back during this sort of stuff, that you guys all make your way into the hospital. Crypto, you've probably been waiting for, like, 2 hours. You filled out way more paperwork than you really want to deal with. And are basically sitting there getting your like weight checked and blood pressure checked and all the other boring shit, and you're like, we're here for this. Why are you testing my blood pressure? There is like some fucked up damage in my eye.
Oh, he would know because his mom's the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, all right, let's get this shit over with.
Amy will offer you her hand to hold.
Ollie sits right across from you and stares at you.
Who is this lady?
Vinna's friend?
Oh, Ollie!
I believe her name is Rolly.
Nailed it.
Roly Poly, yes. I love that show.
Ollie, Ollie, he's solid.
Nailed it. The
of whirls and curls, he's the coolest kid around.
The like half-orc nurse that had been taking her blood pressure and everything is like, I can throw her out if you want.
No, I want to
it's
see the process. He's my friend.
It's
Tell
fine.
him. Tell her.
This is how I can tell I'm really the old man, because I didn't watch Roly Poly Oly. Like that was a little after my time. So all of you
I'm
are
the
babies
eldest of
right
7
now.
kids. That's the only reason why I know.
I've never heard of it until
I
today.
genuinely have no idea
Yeah.
what they're talking
Yeah,
about.
same.
We're babies. It's
Disney
fine.
show from the
Baby.
early 2000s. It was one of those CG ones.
It's so good.
Guys, I don't know what to tell.
I'm baby.
Polioli and what was it, PB&J or something like that?
PB&J Otter.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, that one
Okay,
sounds vague.
I've heard of that one.
Husky Supo.
Yeah.
We're getting really sidetracked.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. My fault. My fault. My fault.
It's the chat that's happening during the 2 hours of waiting and paperwork.
Lluis is just like, Daiyo's just like, they didn't have this in Shire Archaeology. I didn't.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. It's the first time I've seen it. I'm just sitting across the room with arms folded and
Like, this is bullshit.
Brown.
No one's getting bitten.
yeah,
This is
So-
boring.
like any second now. Any
Barkley
second now.
Barkley shows up. Barkley just like shows up sitting next to Daiyo, and it's just like, so you like biting? I know a guy. You want me to give you his number?
Wait, what? What do you mean? But yeah, what's the guy? Who's the guy?
Barkley gives you a number of one of the many random people that he partied with in Subnautica that one time. Probably some Sahugan.
Dude, I forgot.
I'm pretty sure I've got the king's number like in my phone somewhere, from because like we partied hard, the king and I.
We work hard and party harder.
2 episodes.
Subnautica was a good time.
Like
You sat
Simon,
out for 2 episodes because you were blitzed out of your fucking mind on mushrooms.
that's how hard we go.
Amy was sober the whole time. I don't know what you're talking about.
You go hard or you go home, and we couldn't go home,
I
so
love
we go
that
hard.
You guys are like the babies, but also end up drunk every other episode.
I mean, what are
Ollie has
what
done
are
nothing
drunk
wrong.
people but babies?
Valid.
Sure.
I'm sorry, random drunk person
I think
who's watching.
Sammy got drunk one time, okay? One time, and she was having a hard day. She's fine.
Hydrate. Yep. Hydrating.
So after a bit, the doctor comes in. She's a like a high elf, bright white coat, heels. Just walks in. So I see you. You fell. Okay, you fell that far. All right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is not your first. Okay. All right. And you're.
We're adventurers.
Mm-hmm. If you bite anybody, I will put a muzzle on you.
Daiyo in the background.
That was like, yes! Best day ever!
Just telling you now.
Barkley's like, he sends you like the guy's contact, and it's like some shark dude with like big pecs, and he's just like.
Hmm.
Reese himself had to hold back from going kinky.
For Myrtle, though.
So, forget that. You didn't say that.
Would that be?
You didn't hear it.
Oh yeah, this is marked for mature audiences. Fuck it. Would that be like the ball gag for Wunari? Is a muzzle.
I fucking love you right now.
We just killed Lluis. We killed Lluis fucking dead over there.
No, the best part was your laugh.
Bingo.
I haven't heard that one.
Do we have a bingo
You know
card
what
for
you've
this
done?
game? Because we need a bingo card for this game.
We do not. We need
You've
one.
thrown lighter fluid on that fire.
I
Honestly,
honestly,
your
I
Patreon.
always thought of the Wonari ball gag as being a tennis ball, but I mean, that's
Yes, yes, that's much better.
And now in like 3 days we'll see like a new like Winari, like sexy Winari.
Lluis is gone.
He left.
He's gone.
The dumbest thing is, I have seen
I'm back.
school
This is
dogs
Patreon fuel.
Instant regret.
get a tennis ball stuck in their mouth and can't get it out.
This is a good time to plug. Lluis draws some really kinky stuff on Patreon. If you're into that stuff, you should definitely check him out. Because he's got you covered. Yeah, he's died. His shadow. Oh, please, somebody clip this. I think this will be too long to clip, but we need to clip this.
Just clip his shadow waving, please.
Sorry.
Back on
I shouldn't have
track.
said anything.
Alright, high elf in heels. Talking about a beautiful, talking about muzzling crypto in a non-sexual platonic way.
I'm not gonna bite anyone.
She like
No,
pulls
unless
up
they ask
the eye
consensually.
patch.
Lluis, we're gonna clip something later for you. Your shadow is showing up in the background of you going like this. We love you, Lluis.
Good day.
This is the second time that Scotty has destroyed Lluis.
No.
Well, the other time was for something completely different. That was just me talking like a horse.
She lifts the eye patch up and is like, "Ooh, that looks gnarly."
Mm-hmm.
And she's like uncomfortably close looking at you. Is that corruption?
Maybe.
I see here in your file that you're a De-Fragger, so I'm going to assume that if you could cure it, you would have.
Mm-hmm.
And also that, based on the handful of streams that I've seen you in, that it's probably not normal, that you probably should have been able to resist this. Where did you get this?
Well, you know, around. You know how kids are these days.
He got hurt during a battle, and now he's really hurting. Can you fix him?
That's not what I'm talking about. If you want, we can talk about this in private. They don't have to be here.
They already know, so I guess it doesn't matter. About 2 years ago or so. Yeah, about 2 years ago. Went to some company, organization, I don't know. They said, yeah, we can shoot you up full of corruption, make you a De-Fragger. It worked. Damn.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take it that... Yeah, there's nowhere that that's legal.
Probably not.
No.
But I didn't know that.
So we're gonna get some blood tests, but based on what I've seen, I don't know that this eye is gonna... I don't know that we can heal it, even with magic. We do have some very highly advanced cybernetics, if you're interested. We can make them look just like the real thing. It'll even glow the same color as the other one.
Passion has those.
Yeah, we don't have to go that fancy.
She's so pretty. Her eyes are so gorgeous.
We didn't actually get kicked out of the room, right?
No.
Arkley just shows me like, no, wait, okay, we're not removing the eye.
Probably moving the eye.
It will, no. It will kill him.
What?
Shh, play with me with this. It will kill him.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to die?
No.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
We just became friends!
Yes, he's dying.
Okay, can you
Our
take him
poor
out of the room
friend. No, wait, no, wait,
Yep,
no.
he's-
She just knocks once on the door, and the door opens, and that half-orc nurse just immediately starts shuffling people out of the room.
No, I fight it!
Roll either athletics or acrobatics, as this very burly nurse is going to try and grapple you. Oh,
If
Jesus
there's
Christ, you're
anything you
fucking
need-
amazing at
Can
that.
we roll?
Before you die,
I'm sorry, but
I will make it happen for you.
can we roll initiative?
Oh, for fuck's
Yes!
sake.
Really?
No, come on.
I'm sorry.
Come on.
Get out of my room!
I'm gonna go last
You're not
anyway,
my
damn
mom.
it.
You're not my
Okay, what did I... What's my total? Oh, hey, wait, I have
Swear to God,
advantage.
Sammy's gonna find a way to get your mom's phone number, and she's gonna tell on you.
Why are you telling on him? He's being the same normal person in the room right now.
Listen, I was just told that he was gonna die, and there's nothing we can do about it.
man!
And if it was Vinna, it'd be one thing, but this is Sammy we're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the initiatives?
Oli.
Oh. What is Oli's Dex mod?
I don't know. Hang on. It's a new character. I don't know.
It's probably pretty high with the
Plus
tentacles.
4.
Yep.
Plus 4.
Okay.
With the tentacles.
Higher than Barks, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay. Does Crypto want to participate in this, or is he just sitting this one out?
13.
I thought Crypto was just gonna be like, I hate my life right now. I hate everything.
Roll off, Crypto.
Classic grip.
Wait, do you have a +0 or a -1 to your dex?
I have a 0.
Okay, roll off.
How could
Yeah.
this happen to me? I made a mistake.
I rolled a 3.
Still beat him, because I'm me.
That's it.
Wow. I'm sorry.
So Oli, you are the first one to react as this nurse attempts to start shuffling people out of the room.
Okay. Well, I'm going to obviously fight it. My friend's gonna die!
Yeah!
I could heal him! I have the power of the gay triangle thing!
Scotty, you are such an agent of chaos.
Gay triangle thing.
Yeah!
I believe that's called.
power.
I believe that's called a love triangle, not a gay triangle. Though it can also be gay.
No,
That's
I've
a
been
polycule.
through that already. I
A
don't
poly-
Already
A polycule.
Ollie's already in a
The
gay
healing
love
comes
triangle.
from the polycule stored within the gay space rock. This is the
You know what?
science that you have created.
Someone write this down, please.
As we all know,
It's being charged by Galen's electrons.
as we all know,
It's a new element on the periodic
people
table,
to charge
Galons.
that thing to its full gate
Gallium.
capacity.
Okay, so I already rolled for my athletics to try to get through the orc
Okay.
nurse lady, and it was a 23. So
The nurse is actually a guy.
roll very well.
But he,
Oh.
yeah, no, you slipped past him.
I like to think Oli is like, it's almost like you don't even have like a spine. You're just like, ooh, you're just like out of the
She's
way.
just a cat.
Yeah.
Just like pick her up
Meow.
and just like slinkies down to the floor.
Yeah. It's such a cat move. I have much experience in that.
I
Just like arms up and nope.
would that be my action, or would I be able to?
Oh no!
No.
Hey, you're back. Wait,
Hello.
hello.
Oh, I thought it was me.
Hello.
It wasn't you this
Hello.
time. Yeah, hello. I just need to change some windows around.
That would be. Yeah, that would be your action. But you still have a bonus action.
Okay. I don't.
Bonus action to wink? I don't know.
I would like to hug Crypto
Aww.
Oh.
as my bonus action.
You may do so.
My new friend.
Mark, what would
which
you like to do?
which limbs? All limbs? Like I like to think like your arms hug, and then your like tentacle horns hug,
The tail.
and then your tail hugs.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Reese. I'm sorry, Reese.
I like where this is going.
No, I don't like where this is going.
I did not go there that time. Until you said that.
Yes.
Barkley
What's Bark
disappears. He casts invisibility.
Lucas takes care of everything, guys.
Bark is just like, I have sown the chaos, and now I disappear. Sammy, what are you doing? Oli is attempting to slip away from this half-orc nurse that's trying to muscle people out of the room.
No, I'm hugging Crypto.
Yeah, she got
Yeah.
past them.
Yeah.
She will just look at Crypto and be like, "You're gonna be okay, or should we stay with you? Do you need anything?"
I need you guys to get out.
Okay, Ollie, we gotta go. He'll be okay. He's a big boy. We have to go get him some snacks. He really is. He's very hungry. Look at him.
That's stupid.
I feel like that is the first attempted deception that Sammy has ever done in her life.
She's not deceiving anybody. She actually legit thinks that he needs a snack. He hasn't eaten anything since pizza.
Sammy legit believes Crypto's a good boy. He's a big boy now.
Crypto, you doing anything other than massaging your
Yes.
temples?
I am, in fact. Thank you for bringing that up. I am going to cast Command at 4th level. So everyone who is my quote friends, get the hell out. Wisdom save.
Okay. There we go.
You have to my wisdom save. My save is a 15.
Yeah, fail.
18.
My
Wisdom is my thing.
Holy.
19, Reese.
The only one who's about to leave anyway
Mark.
is leaving.
I'll wait until my turn. That's fine.
What did Bark get?
I don't know. He's invisible.
Oh. You might not be able to cast it on targets that are invisible.
I don't know, let me reread it.
You may have to actually...
Targets that you can see within
Yep.
range.
I'll say you can use a lower level spell slot, because you would know that you couldn't see Bark.
All right. Cool. Yeah, I'll do that.
That's white. Oh, she froze. Rip.
Reese.
Rip.
Reese, do you love me?
Sure.
Okay. Hey, GM.
Mhm.
May I use the power of the channel points on Scotty _Hood's channel to give disadvantage to up to 2 players?
If you have enough Quackatrons for it, I think she allows it. I can't stop you.
Yeah, I have the Quackatrons, but I need to ask the GM. Because Ollie, I love you. You're the best agent of chaos, but this poor boy.
I was gonna leave. Just give me a second.
Okay,
it's not my
fine.
turn yet.
I'll say no because they're typically
Yes,
you don't
yeah.
use them if you're actually playing in the game, and you are here. So I have no idea whose turn it is.
I just went.
Nurse.
It's the nurse's turn. He is going to call for more help and attempt to grab the nearest person that is. Oh, well, that dice is gone forever. Going to attempt the nearest person that is not already in the verge of leaving or invisible. So Daiyo.
Yes.
That's a
What'd you-
that's an 8.
I'll let it grab me.
I was about to say, Dial's like, oh no!
Oh, no!
How attractive is that half-work?
Oh,
Um,
hang on.
Sorry to rip on nurses, but if it's a nurse, probably not.
I mean, there's nothing saying nurses aren't pretty or.
I know, but I mean, like,
Oh,
you're not
there's
gonna be
like
wearing.
subreddits to
You're not gonna be
this.
like dressed in your best. You're in scrubs and stuff. You're not gonna have like makeup and whatnot.
I mean, if you're sexy, it's not gonna make a difference.
Yeah,
Average.
into that.
Like,
And what's
True.
the strength score? And constitution? No.
15.
How buff is this orc lady? Is what she's trying
Okay.
to get at.
Yeah,
Pretty-
no, I will let
It's
it
a he,
grab me.
though. But he is
Yeah, I
pretty
know.
buff. Yeah.
I will let him grab me. Yeah. Oh,
Hmm.
you're so strong.
Boom, strong and
He blushes on the way out.
I will. Is it my turn?
It is your turn, yes.
I will try to check for apps.
You slide a handing for abs.
I'll let you
Sleight of
decide.
hand check.
do you need to roll an athletics for
Would
this
this
guy?
would this be sleight of hand dex or would this be sleight of hand charisma?
Your choice.
I mean, I prefer Dex.
Okay, whatever.
Yes, cat.
So he has an ass of a 23.
Dang! Dang! All right. All right.
That
Um,
orange dice will never roll this well again, ever.
Because it was for
It's
a
the power. It's the power of booty. The planet of booty
It's true.
used positive vibes on the dice.
Can I passive aggressive flirt with him?
It has not been this horny in this game for a very long time.
The dice must have knew it was
I was gonna-
Reese and Daiyo.
I was gonna ask
Yeah.
what is happening, but I am the one that started it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you fall. I mean, you started like showing Daiyo stuff.
He's like very uncomfortable and like blushing, like kind of into it, but also like, I am trying to do a job. And then also remembering that he's missing somebody doing the head count.
Also, I think Dio's always in like a two-piece bikini or something, right?
Oh no, yeah, she's got like a.
Oh yeah.
Baywatch
Right now, I
one.
didn't change before coming here.
Oh god.
I'm still in my two-piece.
I was about to say you got your former outfit, but that's not much more.
No, no. I mean, the most clothing you've seen on Daiyo is like a one-piece swimsuit.
That
Yeah,
matches
so
with.
he's doing the like pushing you out, but like at the shoulders and trying to do like the hover shoulder thing. Meanwhile, what are the rest of you goofballs doing? What's Ole doing? Other than glumping onto crypto. used that word in a decade.
What's that word?
God, it got me.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
Oh, glomp? Yeah,
Yeah.
It's an aggressive hug. Almost
very
it's
generally
not quite a
unwarranted.
tackle, but it's pretty close.
The fact that
GLA?
you know that, Reese, is actually pleasantly surprising. You're a babby.
Yeah, you're a bit young to know what globs are. Like, that's our
That young.
generation.
That young.
You're like what, 23, 25?
24.
Okay,
Oh.
still.
Almost 25.
You
still a
just
thing.
hit that cusp mark. Good for you.
I have to put it in
Hey,
chat so Lluis
James.
can Urban Dictionary it. Meanwhile, what's Oli doing?
Okay, I would like to,
Don't whisper in my ear. Don't do it.
Whisper.
Hey there, little baby. Let me whisper in your ear.
I said, I know you're not dying, but if you need anything, let me know, okay? I got the prism in my bag, and we can take care of this, like, right now, okay? I'm not stupid. I know you're not dying. I'm going to...
We had the scene
I'm
on the
going to
moon.
let go of you.
We had the scene on the moon that we never leave anyone behind in the crater.
Look,
I'll give you the signal.
give me the signal,
when
and
and you'll know when I give the
Okay.
signal. You'll know
Do
what
you
it
have
is.
like the light thing? Like I can make lights with my hands, but I will let go of you now, and I like let him go, and I'm like I'm going to back away.
Yeah, it's just popping noises to the suction cups.
But
I think I might murder my computer tonight. I might. It's gonna happen, y'all.
I mood, yeah.
Process.
So what's Bark doing?
Bark appears and he goes, fine, and he just walks out.
Fun fact. Is Disguise Self a concentration spell?
Yeah, no, I'm back to normal.
Okay. Sammy, what are you doing?
Well, I was told to leave, so I leave.
Fuck, that's right. You're the only one that failed the spell.
She leaves the room, gets really sad, and she's like, alright, I gotta go find a kitchen and make him some bread or cookies or something. Maybe some dog treats.
I'll say now that everybody has left the room, the nurses sort of file out, and there is a bit of commotion behind the now closed door, Crypto, as the general populace in the hallway have noticed that Barkley just walked out of a hospital room.
Shit, I forgot.
A minute later, that one disappears, and you see sitting in the seat in the room is Barkley with popcorn.
Shit, I forgot.
The doctor is like looking at the eye and then just sees out of the corner and just turns.
Oh,
and
don't
it's
worry
like
about me. You keep doing your thing.
Light.
He's fine. It's easier if he's just here.
so rude. He started
So that
it.
is actually Barkley. Okay. Yeah, it is rude. He started this shit, but they don't know that. So what is this he's talking about you dying? Or is that just adventure humor?
I don't know. It's probably adventure humor.
Well, correct me
I've
if
only
I'm
been
wrong.
at it
You
for,
said
like-
it was some kind of mysterious experiment that they did on you, and then like if you don't have the corruption on you anymore, like it could probably like destroy everything about you, or something. I don't know. You were talking with that Void Rye guy. That was very rude. When we're back at the professor's, I think his name was Grek.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
He's very scrawny.
Hmm.
Why didn't he have a freaking shirt on?
I don't know.
I'll say at this point, meanwhile, one of the other nurses is taking blood while you guys are having this conversation.
Sammy sits very sadly because nobody allowed her in the kitchen.
There should be like a common room where they got like a kitchen area.
Yeah, but you're not gonna like be cooking
Yeah, it's like
in there.
it's like a coffee maker and
Yeah, the coffee
Maybe a
maker and a
microwave
sink.
if you're
I don't.
lucky.
As
Yeah.
much as I believe in Sammy's cooking skills, I don't think she can make something out of a coffee maker and a sink.
Does she have create food and water?
She doesn't.
You know what
Nobody
most
will let her have it!
you know what most family members and friends will do? They'll go out and get it, and then they'll come back with the cookies and stuff.
But she doesn't want to leave her friend. Because he might pass out or bite somebody, and she really needs to make sure that nobody gets hurt.
Daiyo's like, that booty though. But what if I miss a bite? But that booty.
But I want that bite. Concern, yes.
Choices.
So,
She's like, so what was this organization that did this test on you?
well, see, that's kind of the thing I don't know. I was training under a De-Fragger, and she apparently had some sort of contacts that she reached out to, and they happened to like, yeah, we can do that, maybe. You survive.
Okay. You willing to share the name of this De-Fragger?
Oh, actually, I gotta look it up because I don't remember what I named.
I remember it.
Okay, yeah, it's just
Because I have the power of
Sky, I
Search.
think, right? Skylar,
yeah,
something or other.
Skylar Hildegard.
Yeah, that's the one.
She pulls out a pen and writes it down. She's like, so I understand that you were likely very young when this happened, and I'm going to assume in maybe not a great place, so you are obviously not liable for this. This is very illegal. I would strongly recommend if anybody from this organization reaches out to you in the future that you do not communicate with them and reach out to the authorities as soon as possible. Because I believe that you're safe. You're not going to spread corruption or anything, from what I can tell.
Haven't so
I
far.
only have a small amount of familiarity with corruption myself, but most people that come in for those experiments don't leave this hospital, is what I'm saying.
That checked out. Yeah, that's about right.
I don't think that any magic we have will save that eye. At least not for a very, very expensive diamond. Perhaps. And the cleric that we have on call is kind of booked out for several weeks. We do have cybernetics. I know that in your adventuring, perhaps like maybe something that can help you see better in the dark, something that can help you see further away, those sorts of things. Those are options that we can do.
Okay.
The actual like replacement cybernetic is covered under your health plan with your employer. The bonuses, the extra magic stuff, of course, would be allowable for you, but we do have payment plans.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I just want to make sure for the people who might watch this in the VOD, are we going over HIPAA regulations and what one can and cannot get with their current healthcare? Because that's the most American fucking thing I've heard on this show yet.
Yes, it is. Yeah. And she's like, I would definitely keep an eye on this though, because it looks like she's like, I don't have the test results back, of
Did she
course.
really just say
Hmm?
Did she really say keep an eye on me?
She did, yes.
Boy, what's some bed?
She doesn't react at all. That's Cat reacting. These sorts of things often, I'm sure you're familiar with enough with corruption, they sometimes react unpredictably. It's possible that you're going to start seeing different things now that something has shifted. If you have any other symptoms, feel free to come back. We have you on file. I'll make sure that I make time for you.
Cool.
Because this is not anything I've seen before. I'm laughing at Aya in the chat. She says, but I'll leave you with that. If you want, I can let your friends in. Otherwise, I can post another nurse at the door. Your choice. She hands you like a little brochure that has the stuff for different eye enhancement things on it.
All right, I just let him in.
Sammi falls over because she was laying against the door.
There's like some begrudging nurse that's just like against the door, but like is 3 feet shorter than Sammi.
Are you okay?
Fantastic.
She like opens her arms up for a hug.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Come on, hug her.
No, you can do that.
Sammi says she loves you. Say it back.
Come on, Crypto.
Man,
I came here for a bite. I didn't get that either.
I am emotionally spent. I spilled my guts and cried not an hour ago.
You
and
don't
hugged her
deny
then.
Sammi of a hug. We both
Maybe
know
you
it.
need a hug.
Listen. You can keep that hug until you really need it, and then we can hug, and it'll be great. So you keep the hug on your payroll, and Daiyo, come here. I'll give you a hug.
So rain
But-
check. Yeah, cool.
Okay. But there's only 2 rules. You always eat the cookies, and you always hug Sammi.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Just remember the time that Bark made cookies.
Nobody
I'm
needs
trying
to
to
remember
forget.
that.
Oh, hey, I think I still have a few. Here.
I will punch Crypto on the shoulder. You're so tough, guy. You're a boy, and I will live.
You're a man now.
Oh boy. I was gonna say something really stupid.
I mean, it hasn't stopped meats tonight.
Aya's voice went very robotic there for a second.
With detect thoughts, Cat, would I be able to detect the corruption inside of crypto?
Detect thoughts is more of like what they're thinking of.
Yeah, but it's like it's in the brain, and it's like right on top of his brain. That's what I mean.
Trying to detect the thoughts of the corruption?
I mean, you can, I guess, detect thoughts cast
Roll.
from corruption, but
Let's see. This is.
If I were to rules lawyer that, I would say in favor of Ollie, it's you're looking for the glitches in the normal thought pattern.
Yeah. I will say that if you cast it, you will see something. So if you want to cast it, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I'll cast it.
I also
It's a cantrip.
kind of want to murder Aya's computer
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no, I'm sorry.
because I feel really bad for her.
Yeah.
Uh,
detect thoughts.
Okay.
I believe it's a
Go
wisdom
ahead
save.
and
I had just had it up.
You get the surface thoughts automatically, but to get more than that,
Yeah.
it's a wisdom save.
yeah. Do you want anything more than the surface thoughts?
I don't even want this. I just want the corruption.
Okay.
Like the area of the corruption,
Okay. Oli,
basically.
go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh shit.
Damn it.
I've got a million things open, and
Now all I can think of is the clip of from The Simpsons where they cut to Homer's head. It's like, if anyone objects, please say it now. And he's sitting there, da 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 da, hey, da 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 da, in his head. That's not what happened in Crypto's head, though, but that's all I can think of now.
15.
Okay. So like for a second, you see sort of yourselves depicted in Crypto's mind, which, however, he would picture the rest of these fucking morons right now.
I'm trying to help.
And then there's like a glitch, and it's like you're seeing like almost in an X-ray of you guys, like picturing what all of you would look like as skeletons, and then picturing what you would look like much older and much younger.
What does Bark look like?
What would Bark look like? Do you know?
Wrinkly bones.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to the
Are you-
player.
okay, so
Bark.
what exactly are you asking then? Are you asking like what he looked like when he was alive?
No, I mean like
no,
if-
this would.
if everybody looked like skeletons, like then what does Bark look like?
Oh no, like they look like younger and older as well.
Barkley visibly never changes with age.
Yeah. Barkley is the one that
His
doesn't change.
Little beard.
Little afro beard.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Just a bunch of bone spurs as a beard.
Posture.
You get this strange like sort of glitching as you're looking at them, and then you hear a voice in your mind that says, "There's no room here, sister. Get out."
Whoa, I don't like that shit. I don't-
What the fuck? What did I miss? I'm sorry. What's going on?
And you feel your spell end, Oli.
Okay,
Just with the
hang on a
surprise of it.
second.
That's when a starfish
Hang on a
comes
second.
out of nowhere with a walkie-talkie and is like, wee woo, wee woo.
Hey, hold on a second. And she like turns around and like does the like thing. And then goes
Concerned
back to
Daiyo.
and
I like to think instead of your hands, you just use your tentacle horns.
She makes a mustache.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, I'm giving him more ideas.
I must draw this face.
You have free time
And-
tomorrow morning.
Sorry.
I grab Crypto's hand, and like for the first time, Ollie is like super serious, and she like looks into his eyes and is like, I think it would be for the best to maybe use the prism to heal you. There's something way worse than what you think going on in your brain, and I don't think just taking out your eye is going to fix it.
Well, yeah, the eye is not the problem.
No, but
And,
they seem to think that taking out your eye is going to fix it.
I know it's not going to fix it. This is stress induced. This is infection. This is over the course of a couple days that should have been cleaned, and it was not because we were busy.
You also, like, fell.
Also
through
fell
a
like
lunar
200 feet
service.
plus.
Did his voice like seriously change, like hella bad just then, or was he just being emphatic? It sounded almost like he just changed personalities.
That was just me being dramatic.
It
was
worked.
like-
It worked very well.
Something talked to me in your brain, and
Was it me going?
It wasn't you. Do you hear it?
Or what?
The thing in your brain.
It just occurred to me how fucking nuts Oli sounds right now.
It said, "There's no room for you here, sister." it out and kicked me out of your brain. There is something going on here.
I don't want to sound rude, Ollie, and I will turn to the rest of the group, but how much do we trust her?
I mean,
If I was in
About
a
as far as she
crystal
can
for
throw me.
10,000 years, I was
No,
in
no,
a crystal for 10,000
wait,
years.
wait,
I
yeah.
don't know.
I get it.
I'm a good.
I'm-
I'm a good judge in character. She seems alright.
I mean, yeah, I kind of like her.
yeah, she's
Who
great.
likes the chemist?
I fucking hate that guy.
Okay, that's fair.
Ow. After he torched your ass.
I effectively killed him.
You did, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's still sour about that.
So wait, there's a voice in your head, Crypto?
Yes, it says, I wish you all would get out and be quiet. Crypto can have some thinky time.
Oh, well, I know something about voices, so you just have to be really nice to it, and, you know, they'll eventually come out of the moon, and then they'll run away, and you won't find them.
Yeah, it was
No.
just all malice, right? Like, this was just, like, something...
It wasn't necessarily malice. It was like you didn't feel a particular emotion with it, just the urge, just the pushing you out. It didn't seem to have much emotion in it at all, other than just leave.
But apparently, a tinge of sass.
Very sassy.
At that a bit, yeah.
So, are you, Ollie? Are you sure we can heal him with your gay stone?
I would really rather not. Because that might be used for later
we can
or
kidnap you.
something.
It's okay. We can kidnap you out of here.
Okay.
Oh, I already have an
Just
idea.
gonna, like,
So I could disguise myself as
like push his
Crypto.
badge and
And
you
you, like,
start looking
You
for
have like
exits,
Crypto in like the dirty bed
portal exits
sheets,
quickly.
and we're just like, oh, we're laundry. Oh, no, and we just roll them right out.
There is a window, but you're probably about 70 or so feet up off the ground.
What about portal exits? Back to the virtual world. Does everyone happen to be underneath the window?
Cat takes one bite of food. It's all she's had for dinner. Just goes everywhere.
No, I had one little tiny slice earlier.
Okay.
I was like pizza rat for a few minutes with it in my mouth.
If you would like to bury this deep, like you seem to want to do with everything, I don't know, I just met you, but if you would like to bury it deep and not ask for help, then that's completely fine. But I have a gay prism thing that can heal you.
I really wish you wouldn't call it that.
Okay,
Use-
I just
use the
have a
gay
prism
thing.
Vinna called it that, and that's what I'm calling it. What do you want me to call it? I don't know what
I
to
don't
call
know,
it.
just not that, please.
Okay. Eye is gone.
So,
Where'd she
as
go?
Ollie is saying, we can either try to save your eye and your mind, or lose your eye and not save your mind. Let's use the freaking gay prism thing.
Alright, I'm jumping out the window. You guys are too much for me.
Did you check the Zoom?
Is that in the room?
No, it's out of the room, but it is relatively close.
Yeah, he's still gonna jump out the window and he can cast Sky Surfer.
No!
That's enough. I'm good.
At least by
I hate
someone.
hospitals, by the way.
We are just trying to help you!
Does the window even open on this floor?
Yeah. What kind of hospital is this,
Make
cat?
a
I'm-
strength check.
I'm
I feel
sorry,
like with
Ollie.
significant force it could, but
Okay, just strength check.
Well, that was rude.
or athletics.
You know, Daiyo, when you come from a place with advanced technology, you think people would listen to you a little bit more, but they don't.
Yeah.
Aya.
23.
You break it.
You know, this reminds me when I was a little kid and we had a dog in our family and we take it to the bed, and the
And it
The
jumped
bed
out
came-
the window.
yeah, when the bed came with the shots, the dog just couldn't take it, and it just ran away. Our
do
dog
hate
didn't know
shots.
how to
Wow.
jump.
Wait, are you talking like serious, like an actual dog, or are you just like making up something in the game?
I mean, it's a dog for Daiyo, so it's probably like a squid thing.
Oh, dog for okay. I thought you were actually telling a story of like when you were a kid and you had a dog or something.
Oh, no.
Okay. Sorry.
I mean, Daiyo speaks like me, so but I'm always
Yeah.
in character.
No, 100%. My raccoon of a dog, if he saw the needles coming, would jump out a window if he had an alternative and wasn't grappled or brought
To
to
be
baby food.
fair, you guys would probably not like needles either if you were looking down them, you know.
Simon were there, he
mean,
probably
yeah.
would quit that he thought that jumping out windows was Bark's shtick, but okay.
So you escape out a window into the night. The rest of you are
Watch
left.
him leave.
Oh, Aya. I just saw the Discord screen cap.
I'm tired. I'm so tired.
I'm sorry.
You just randomly open up an Amazon thing?
I had to go downstairs to restart the Wi-Fi, so I brought my mail. Anyway, go on. Just ignore me.
Yeah, and the rest of you are left in a room that is then barged into by a couple of nurses, including the burly one, that has abandoned Daiyo for the sound of glass crashing.
I'm sorry.
Razor left.
I think I had a mental breakdown because my friends are all sad and dying. Could you please tell me what's going on?
So did you hear the thing about when Ollie cast that spell that lets you read minds?
Absolutely not.
So she did that, and she heard a voice that told her, "There's no room in here, sister. Get out," and ended the spell.
Okay. Why were
And
you
bef-
reading minds?
And before that, the doctor lady said that Crypto was basically going through second puberty.
Oh, cool. Right. This episode wasn't weird enough.
Not at all.
There's not a lot of sexual tension that's happening in this episode, though.
There is, yes.
Oh, alright. So what are we doing now?
Escape the chaos of this stressful situation. Crypto jumped out a window
Oh, okay.
and used Disguise Surfer so he doesn't just fall and face plant.
Oh, okay.
How high up are
Well,
we?
I think Crypto needs to take
About
a
60,
nice
70 feet.
little break, and we can all use a moment of reflection. And I'll text him and I'll tell him whenever he feels comfortable, he can come back to the office.
Sammi,
and
you're not wrong. You're not wrong, but also he's hurt and confused, and I think we should pin him and use the stone magic thing, heal him once and for all, and then we can just.
I believe
Anything.
it's all about consent.
Yeah,
If
me
he doesn't
too.
want to do it, then we should wait. Obviously, he's got. I don't know.
I'm not letting
But
my
he's
friend
not
Okay,
lose an
wrong.
eye
So the
because he
window's
doesn't want to
window's
get pinned
open,
down.
right?
Yes.
Is there another
God.
window?
I
Can't
mean,
be closed now.
I can fly down and I'll just like
Is there another
go
window?
down and.
I mean,
Crypto, if you
there is a
wa-
crypto-shaped
when you are
hole.
ready to come back,
Or you
just
fit through it.
say, and we'll help you out with your problem, okay?
No, like seriously, is there like another window?
She
Yes,
will grab
sure.
Bark before he jumps out of the window.
Mirror image. Roll d20.
Oh my god.
Alright. I got an 18.
You grab an
Pure
illusion,
chaos.
and Barkley
What?
goes out like a pencil, and you just out that window.
This is why I didn't want to go after him, because I knew somebody was going to do something like this.
My boots
What
is
floor were we
springing.
on again?
My boots is springing gives
Oh,
me
yeah.
my jump of like 20 feet or something crazy. So I know that won't help with the actual fall, but I like to think I just yeeted myself out the window 20 feet away.
Okay, but like, what was your goal?
To make an Undertale
To
reference.
try and catch Crypto? Okay.
Just to throw himself out the
Alright.
window.
Okay.
And he chases after Crypto, but do you want? Can I even like roll anything to negate some of the
Initiative?
damage?
What's your speed on the surfer, Crypto?
It's like 180 feet around.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna catch him.
Taxi!
Also, he's going
Follow that surfer!
immediately into the virtual world.
Stupid. Bark.
Internet cafe,
Hey.
taxi!
Roll an athletics or an acrobatics check, your choice.
I'll use athletics, because I'm an athlete. Also, I'm sorry about everything. 17.
You're not.
Oh. Also, I just realized Vox just let Vinna go into the night without knowing well that she has no way of communicating with anybody.
You can communicate through your recaster.
No way of communicating with
Which he knows.
anybody.
I forgot. Vinna would know.
Yeah, because the guy who is acting like Dudley Do-Right is gonna let somebody go off into the middle of the night without a cell phone.
Mm. Don't be sassy, mister. She was already lost.
Alright, so I'm not gonna be a dick and change the way falling damage works now, but I think I'm gonna make this a thing afterwards, because there's so many fucking times people jump out of windows in this game. Okay?
It's Scotty. Are you serious? Is that what it's like literally him every time?
It's only Scotty.
Nah, it's usually Onyx.
Just Scotty.
It's usually
Like-
Onyx.
It was Onyx for 24 damage.
Okay.
And
Is-
you land on a taxi.
Follow that guy.
Yeah, that's exactly
I
what
will
happens.
grab both Ollie and Daiyo by the hand,
I'm
and
not
I will
doing
say,
anything.
We are walking down the stairs. We can use an elevator. No.
Oh, okay.
She just
You're
like
also
mom
strong.
grabs him by the collars and just drags him down this.
Coincidentally, as the taxi's driving by, does it drive by the person that Vinna was beating the crap out of?
Yes, because that's
like
lit.
I
It's
cast
Roman
live
shit.
transference on him and I heal myself.
Deserve
Fucking
that.
hate that. Fucking hate that.
It's great for the anime.
You give me your life.
He heals them, and he heals him a lot.
Amazing.
I mean, it's
It's so broken.
16. It's only 16. I don't have to cast it.
I will say, eventually, the group of you guys make your way back together to the professor's lab. Some of you in different orders. Crypto, where are you going?
oh, wait.
Crypto's just gonna go just jump through portals for a while. Maybe go back to the big open like ring portal areas and just like
Mhm.
sit on one of those for a while.
Do we get like
Can
a
I can Vinna find him?
can we get like an intro to like Treasure Planet kind of thing you're doing on your surfboard? Because he was like on his solar sail just to get away or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But then it's also the end when you see like the big portal like changing.
Oh yeah. It's awesome.
That's kind of how I imagine the end is his Sky Surfer.
And Barkley
Is
runs
like-
up the bill on the taxi as he tries to find you and never does.
Yeah. Also, you're definitely going to be on the bill for definitely totaling his trunk. Because you may be just a skeleton man, but you also just dropped 60 feet straight down, 70 feet straight down.
Oh, put it on the professor's tab. He's the one that pays us. Looks at camera.
I mean,
Yeah.
he is, yeah.
What can I roll to have Vinna find Crypto?
I mean, if he's in the virtual world, the chances that she would run into him are pretty small, considering the
Aw.
virtual world is basically an
If
entire
I roll
planet.
a percentile die and get 100 on it, would you let me find it?
Would Vinna go to the virtual world though, or would she just kick around Neo Radami kicking goons' butts?
I got lost. I turned the corner and here I am. Pops out of the
It's
portal like a
weird.
gopher. Just...
We get a yellow
Tell me,
submarine
when
with the room with
randomly
all
find a
those
portal.
holes, dots, things, but they're just portals with crypto.
I'll let him have his dramatic moment. I respect it.
Okay.
She's gonna go and try to find a way to get into Henshin command again.
To get into Henshin Command?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So the looper call is pretty obvious. You don't. Actually, Vinna wouldn't recognize the outside of it. You don't recognize the outside of it, but what is Sammi? What is Vinna's spiritual guardian thing? Remind me.
Oh, it's a wolf.
You feel a when you get close to it, you feel a soft howl that like you feel your spirit animal trying to speak with you. But it can't really. Usually, it doesn't come out until it's invited.
She'll be like, I hear you, Volka. You can come over.
She just sort of appears sitting on like the nearest park bench that you're like moodily sitting on.
She parked her butt on top of a roof somewhere.
Okay. Then on the corner of the roof. The wolf just sort of looks at you. I felt him pass too.
Yeah. You didn't by chance see him on the grid, did you?
It doesn't quite work like that. We don't always recognize each other.
I figured.
But if what you're looking for is what I think you're looking for, which it is, because I know you and your soul, it's over there. It looks different, but on the inside, it's still the same. The actual same.
Alright. Guess it's time to break in again.
So as Vinna gets closer to this, there's so many things in the Discord. Sorry. Being so much. So the entrance to the Looper Call is this huge plaza that there's 3 buildings to it, and this just massive like fountain sort of thing in the main entrance area. And even at night, it's like probably 3 a.m. It's busy. Like people are still going in and out. Like all of the shops around, like you could see like what's very clearly a gift shop is closed, but the front doors are still open, and there are people heading in and out, both in like regular clothes, some in uniform, some in like Henshin armor. It doesn't look like there's anything that would stop you from walking in.
Yeah. She ducks her head, goes in.
Okay. Let's see if I have stuff written down about this. I do. I don't.
Hold on. Check something.
So, you make your way into the like front lobby, and there are off to. Let's see, does it actually show me what the building is like? Of course not, or at least I can't find it because I'm a goofy. Um.
I'm a goofy.
Mhm. Mhm. Um. So there are the three buildings that are relatively well labeled. There's the museum, the academy, and then the main headquarters, which is very, very tall. And the signage actually tells you that the Parliament of Neo-Radami actually resides on the uppermost floors, though they're disconnected from Henshin Command.
Gotcha.
And like Vinna's seeing bits of this, and it's like sort of remembering the times that Sammy's been here.
Yeah.
You know that the actually roll a just an intelligence check to see what you would remember.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Oh, okay. You remember that the place that you spoke with, the way that they got to where they spoke with the first guy, the like very boring half-elf guy that was maybe a spy, was up in the very topmost floors, and they had to get a meeting with him. But when you talked to Yost, that was on the bottom floors, and it was in a garden. And you remembered the doors that you walked through. You're pretty sure that you were in the castle.
In the castle.
The castle.
Okay.
For those that do not remember, Vinna remembers a time when the only handful of Henshin alive had the head command castle from Altair or Cuba, that had magic doors that could go to different rooms at however they chose, depending on where they wanted to go, and was also a spaceship. That somebody she's very annoyed with may or may not have dropped onto a villain, because Kevin doesn't ever do anything small.
No. Because why half-ass one thing when you can whole-ass the big bad guy?
Yeah.
Why punch him when I could drop a spaceship on him?
Exactly.
Why not use what the DM gave you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to my cousin. I'm trying to find Music Boy.
Oh, trying to find Rom?
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot his name. Vinna doesn't remember either because she met him like once, so.
Yeah. You make your way in and are just sort of wandering around, which, like, is Vinna's wearing her Henshin outfit, yeah?
No, she probably demorphed.
Okay.
She wasn't morphed when she was fighting the bad guys either. She was just kind of.
Okay. Most people don't really react to you at all.
Why would they?
Yeah. There is after.
Unless they looking at this fine ass.
Does Vinna have insight now? I think she does, right?
Yeah, I think she always did.
Okay. She does notice at some point that you're pretty sure that one of these, like, peons, just like the people in the suits, one of them's following you.
She does
it is I have these things written down somewhere. This one is a halfling in like the like Ranger Command suits, like the uniform, not like the actual armor.
Okay. There's still a crowd around, right?
There's still people wandering around, but at this point, like, you've wandered past the like public-facing stuff and are getting closer toward offices.
Okay, can I like duck into a bathroom or and hop into a vent or something?
Okay, roll a stealth check.
Venus sus. I saw her vent.
I love it.
I was waiting for the Among Us reference to come out today.
26.
Jesus Christ.
She has like a hood kind of thing on. She ducks it over her head, ducks into the bathroom, and just disappears.
You hear the bathroom open as this halfling woman steps in. I know you're in here. And if you're who I think you are, then you don't have anything to be afraid of. You're welcome here just like anybody else is. New Project V that I've heard so much about? She's just sort of like looking around the bathroom, like looking in each stall.
She looks like Batman jumps behind her and she's standing there and she's like, might be. Who are you and why are you following me?
I'm Tarsi. And I'm a spy. It's my job to know who's coming in and going out. I don't know if you noticed, but there's apparently like a shitload of shadow henshin that may or may not be hunting for you specifically.
Yeah, they are.
Do you know why?
Mostly daddy issues.
I mean, isn't it always?
It's always. I need
You
to
look
talk
like you've
to.
had a night.
I've had a couple of days. Heck, couple years. So.
Who do you need to talk to?
I need to talk to Rome.
I can get him here.
In the girls' bathroom?
Well, not here. He's not in the looper call. But yes, I can get him in the girls' bathroom if you want. Like, I can lock the door. I have all the keys to this place.
I'm good. That would be weird.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, no, he's probably not on site. He's probably home. Morning, which I'm sure you know.
Yeah. I need to talk to him about some stuff.
Okay. And she.
And also, is what's his nuts? Number 1 is he here?
Ranger 1? Yes, he's here.
Okay.
He might also like to meet you as well.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll call Rom, and there's a couple people that might like to meet you. Come on, I'll get you a drink on the way.
Can it be alcohol, please?
Yeah, you
Oh.
definitely could use it, I'm sure. She pulls out her phone and just types a quick message, and then reaches into her, she has like a satchel bag over one shoulder, and reaches in and then like digs her entire hand in there, and comes out with a bottle of vodka.
Thanks.
She's like, I think, so obviously Ranger 1 is in a lot of meetings right now. The other person that would probably want to talk to you is my boss, Nocturne. He's like head of intelligence and all.
Yeah, I remember him.
In the meantime, how are you holding up?
Not. Trying to keep ahead on what I need to do. And, guess be the hero that I'm supposed to be.
That's what we're all trying to do.
Sorry, I don't mean to be rude today.
No, you're not. She's she at this point she's led you up to the like cushy offices. And there's like a the lights in here in the like common areas are pretty much darkened and dim. There's just like the emergency lighting, lighting of pathways, and she leads you over to like a sitting area over by the windows and just drops down onto the leather couch there and puts her feet up. She's like, I'll be honest, I have no idea who you are. All I know is that you were really important, and Ranger Prime was really important. Well, you were really important to Ranger Prime. I don't know what that means.
I don't know about really important to general.
Well,
but...
that's why I clarified and said important to him, which, in point of order, kind of made you important to all of Ranger Command, considering he was in charge. But I know that's a lot to have on your shoulders. I can't imagine what that'd be like. And to have all of a shadow tension group after you. Yeah, it'd be enough for me to drink half a bottle of
to weird,
vodka.
Creepy people trying to take advantage of me. So yeah. Yas was family. And I want to make sure that people who did this pay, and that his stupid effort wasn't wasted.
Do you know who did it?
Yeah. Don't worry. There are plenty of people going after them. I don't want to put you in danger.
Honey, I'm a Henshin. I can handle myself.
I know. Tis the curse of Henshin being so stupidly brave and trying to do everything themselves.
No idea where you'd get that from.
Seems like every Henshin I've ever met.
Yeah, that
Including myself.
tracks. It's kind of like ingrained in you in the training.
Oh, God. Did you go to the academy?
I did, yeah. I almost flunked out, but...
Hey! Same.
Really?
I mean, I did, but...
Oh, well. The recaster still chose you.
Yeah. I mean, after a while, it was the whole thing.
Not everybody gets it the first night.
No. I was sure I would, but destiny is a fickle thing.
It is. And as soon as you say that, the door opens up, and standing in this doorway are a Aragenesai man in like a really nice looking suit, with his hair just fucking everywhere in this big floof. You can tell like he probably keeps it slicked back normally, but it definitely looks like he's been running his hands through it all day.
Mm-hmm.
And the designs and colors have changed some, but Vinna, looking at the like the chevrons on the designs on his shoulder, you know you're looking at the guy in charge here. There's another guy behind him in like a very generic, like the most generic half elf you can imagine, like very Mr. Smith from the Matrix.
Mm-hmm.
That's just sort of sitting at the desk. And the Henshin just sort of nods to you, and the woman, Charcy, just sort of does a salute to him. Says, you're Savina, I presume, right?
Yes.
I'm Ramiel, Ranger 1.
It is nice to meet you proper.
You as well, finally. Come on. Let's sit you down. And he leads you into the office and closes the door. And I think that's where we'll end tonight.
Ah!
Yeah, so this was a lot. It got really weird, really sad.
That's
and-
how I play every game.
Yeah, no, that kind of tracks for pretty much everything around here. Weird and sad, and then weird again. And then funny, so that it makes Lluis fall out of his chair.
Yeah. He's already drawing that, like, handsome Winari getting absolutely boned.
I will say, Lluis, if you want to do your plugs first, since I'm pretty sure you're almost falling out. It's early.
I am. Yes. It's 4 a.m. I'm fine. But yeah, follow me on Twitter. I do a bunch of art. Checking out that clip from before. I think Scotty already like plugged me in.
Please put that in the Discord chat.
Oh yes.
What I can say is Retroverse announcements. We are making a Halloween special, which I think Chris is making like a small encounter adventure thing. What I can tell is like we are adding 7 new subspecies for Retroverse species, including the Mummy Wonari, the Blood Ray, the Patchless, the Dracula Dragonborn, the Ghost Serran, the Mimic Human, and the Zombie Truck. So that's it.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, go follow Lluis. He is awesome and does beautiful art.
Yeah.
Jesse, do you want to go next? Yes, that is an example of his beautiful art. Also, is that one. I'm pointing at Reese and Bob.
Oh, dude, should I show
Their
up my art
backgrounds.
too? Because I got art too.
Yes.
So, yeah, Thursdays on YouTube and Castbox. Get ready for action. Get ready for adventure. Get ready for me to accidentally unplug my microphone.
I wondered what was going on there.
Yep. On the quest for the Quantum Rose. I believe our heroes, the last time we checked, had just wrapped up a Die Hard style scenario with some Invect on a space station trying to steal a bunch of void crystals. There was a nanite slime involved, and basically the atomic bomb equivalent in this universe attached to the reactor core on the station, and it was a very intense time.
I have no idea what any of those words meant, but I am so
Yeah.
into it.
Go
I
check
also
it out.
play a weirdo in that game.
He's the best. He's well, I mean, like.
Oh, don't you play the insect
bug.
alien?
Yeah, he's a Scotty
Yes,
paddle, and
I
he
love
hates technology. So like all of this stuff is very foreign to him.
Excellent.
Aya, do you want to go next?
Oh, sure I can. You can follow me on Twitter and on Instagram, and that's pretty much it. But I do have I just like literally right before the game put out some stuff on Redbubble. If you want a sticker of 2 rat dads, you can have that. I can give you the rat dads. And there's also Henshin.
Yeah.
There's the Henshin convention T-shirts and like other stuff as well, and also some Hertz merch if you want to be Vinna's mom's #1 fan. So, also Hertz art. You drew that one too. Yeah, and I have commissions and anything else that you guys want to see in Redbubble. I guess like just ask. I will do that.
Sorry. Callie, do you want to go next?
Sure.
Talk about the rat dads.
I will talk about the rat dads. Hello, I'm Callie, Capped Callie on Twitter. I do art. It would be great if you commissioned me. I have a game coming up on Tuesday that I'm DMing. It's called Unwritten, and I is in it, and Scotty's in it, and Reese is in it, and it's about fairy tales, and it's going to cross the line between Disney and Brothers Grimm. It's gonna be great. I posted the art for the characters I did earlier, and it would be great if you checked it out. It's on Twitter. Yay! But I think my next game is tomorrow. Is Chaos Crew at 3:00, and I don't really remember what's happening. I feel like it's something bad, but
What is
I don't
what
remember
is
what's
happening in that
We're
game?
playing.
I
We're
got
playing
a
that.
Buster Sword.
We're playing the Acquisitions
Oh, you
adventure.
Yeah.
Traveler of the Ori or something like that. And there's some really fun encounters in there that we just got done with, where there were a bunch of like merchant ships crossing a river, and we had to cross the river while the boats were moving. And like each
very
round, they moved. So that was cool.
Look out on YouTube because Dylan drew some art of Arlie for that scene. It's amazing.
I'm so excited.
I'm not gonna say anything else, but look out for that. It's on Dylan Ramsey's YouTube, so if you want to go check out the VODs and stuff, it's there.
Bob, you want to go next?
Sure, why the hell not? Hey, hi, Worldwide Sentai. This is Bob Scary VOA coming at you live from Scotty Hood's channel. How are you all doing this evening? I hope you've had a wonderful time so far, and will continue to have wonderful times with this entire crew, because it's obviously the superior crew versus the corruption crew.
Ouch.
Some of those
Shots
fights
fired.
were at some time,
You
right?
know it's true. They don't got abs like that. I'm just saying.
It is weird being both complimented and burned at the same time.
You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and a bunch of other social media places as Bob Scary VOA. You can find me on Casting Call Club and Voices.com, Upwork, and hopefully Fiverr. I keep dragging my feet on it to do voices for you. Let me be your voice actor. It's why I put VOA at the end of each of my handles. You can also find me being a sort of game dev soon. Keep your eyes open for something coming down from me and Librarian PC. We have an SRD coming very soon. It'll be pay what you want, with some proceeds going to a charity. And you'll see me on the, you said earlier, Scotty, this is a adult stream, right?
I had the mature check mark on it, so I hope so.
Good, then I'd hope so. Fuck Cancer Roll Dice. On the weekend of Thanksgiving, there's going to be a bunch of really cool personalities from across Twitch and the TTRPG community. I will be one of those personalities running a game using the rules that my friend and I have been coming up with. So keep your eyes peeled, especially since there might be some Lluis art in there too.
Ooh.
Oh my.
I'll go next.
Best-selling author.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
That's a thing. So me and the Fantastic Florian from Poison Potion Press released a racial supplement for 6 different subraces of Kenku and Aarakocra. They are based on real-life birds. They're super colorful, have a lot of flavor, and they are all based on actual locations in the Forgotten Realms. So it helps to immerse your characters and your PCs and everything. They also have, every single race has an associated NPC block, as well as a couple of adventure hooks. And
How delicious are these birds?
they're so good. They're so good. I love them. And it just hit Copper bestseller, and I'm so proud of
Do you
myself. and
prefer to
Florian.
broil them, or is this more of like an on the grill situation?
My favorite's the Icewind Penguin.
I don't know.
So
I
great.
think every single one of them
I
is
like the.
deliciously marinated in their own unique flavors. I'm using it as a metaphor.
Yeah, but it's super cool. It is
Mhm.
called Birds of Paradise. It is on DM's Guild. It's super great. Also, I am on Twitter. I do a lot of games all the time. I think I'm actually not on anything streamed until next Friday, though.
Yeah, wow, yeah.
Uh,
At least on this
so-
channel.
Unless Kev puts out anything.
The Salt
Yes.
Marsh next week.
They're
And
well, yeah, until next
Well-
Friday.
Thursday,
Oh, no, because
Saff-
Halloween,
Thursday
sorry.
Saffron Academy.
Oh, that's right. And
can
there
talk about
may
that.
or may not be some clips coming of our ridiculous Deadlands game in the future, or perhaps Kevin, my wonderful husband, is running a Vampire the Masquerade game in which I'm playing a ruthless vampire, and I don't know how well I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna try.
Is that
Um,
on or off screen, by the way?
It is going to be recorded. We're not gonna do live right away because I don't know if my bandwidth can handle it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's my stuff. Follow me on Twitter. Scott, do you want to close this out?
Are we done, everybody?
Another best-selling author.
Yes, our other bestseller.
Has,
Yeah,
has everybody
should
else
be a-
gone?
Oh, Reese, did you have anything?
Nothing that was wasn't already stated.
I am so sorry. I skipped you.
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
I think that's everybody then.
Okay then. Well, if that's everybody, if you like the show and any of the other shows on this Twitch channel, you can catch them all on my YouTube channel. The VODs for them. If you're on Twitch, you can see all the playlists down below. I don't think I have a playlist for our combo, the Reality War stuff, but I'll have to add that.
Yeah. Or just add
Next-
them to them both.
As Callie, aka Oli, said, our next game on this channel will be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we continue our Chaos Crew adventure. We are trying to find a piece of the Ori, which is this big magic MacGuffin item that we need to get for Ack Inc. And it's like in multiple parts, and we're trying to find one of the parts for it.
Why
a lot
is this
of
always
portal
so
hopping,
real?
and we're just in random parts of the Forgotten Realms. You know, good stuff. And then
Yeah.
we have my friend Blake's Dark Matter campaign later that night, Mysteries of the Silver Fleet, where I also play a bug person, but she is a moon witch. So I've been trying to study a little bit of Wiccan stuff, so I'll see if I can be a little more witchy with her. And follow me on social media. My Twitter's right below my face here. I have a flow page that has all my social media links, including the best-selling author thing. It's Copper. But it's Zebediah's
Go
fishing
awesome.
techniques and equipment. So if you're running the new Icewind Dale adventure, they have rules for fishing in that adventure, but they're pretty shallow. If you want a more deeper fishing experience, I would suggest getting Zebediah's fishing techniques and equipment.
If you want to dive deep with some fishing.
Yeah, I mean, I have like ice auger and like ice fishing shack stuff. Perfect for Icewind Dale. So you can check that out there.
Also, new stuff for Connection Joel, probably, yes?
There will be in the future. Look forward to that. Anyone who's already got it, you don't got to pay anything extra. Just look for emails that will say it's updated. It'll be updated.
I may have to go back on my warlock that I used in my dark matter game.
Yeah, 2 evocations
You're
and
so
a new
quiet.
cantrip as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See about that one.
Not, I think I wrap things up my stuff pretty well.
Yeah. So I guess we'll see you guys next week for Corruption Crew as they maybe go to the parade if I can drag them kicking and screaming.
Yeah!
When I
Good night,
was
everybody.
a young trog, my father
Father
took me into the city.
Wow.
Wow, that was awesome.